It was about 20 years ago. I was 9 years old. We just moved with my parents and sister to a new apartment. We lived on the sly, established contact with our neighbors. So, on the first floor there lived a granny alone. She was lonely, she had no relatives or friends, only one dog, probably as old as the granny herself. This grandmother was very kind. She always communicated with all the neighbors, treated the children with sweets, and also liked to stand for hours at the entrance door and open it to the neighbors. We then had a door with a garage lock. As I remember now, she is standing smiling in a kerchief, her hands are crossed between each other. So, one evening my parents and I had dinner and went with my sister. She was 12 years old at the time, to her room. She was naturally the first. I followed her. Suddenly she stopped dead in her tracks and did not move from her place. I can't understand what's going on. I look out from behind her and look in the direction of her gaze. At the window it turned out. I look and there is a clear silhouette of the grandmother, our neighbor. She is standing in the kerchief, with her arms crossed and her favorite skirt and blouse, standing and smiling. We have a panic, we can't move, we just mumble, we call our mother. My mother comes up, looks in the same direction as we do, then abruptly turns on the light, and with a sigh of relief tells us to stop messing around and goes to bed, and her eyes are huge, and her hands are shaking. What a dream this is. The next morning we found out that our grandmother had died. The most interesting thing is that all the neighbors later said at the funeral that they had seen her that evening, and after all, her dog disappeared that day. She was at the funeral and that's all, then no one saw her. She probably went to die from longing too.
I created the channel quite recently. Please write in the comments what I need to change in the video. Please support me by liking and subscribing to the channel. Thanks.